Is that crazy to y'all? It's got to be nuts. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Professor Griff in the house. And Professor Griff would like to say some words.
Peace
to everybody.
How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? That's good. Late 50s, 60s, we had a man by the name of J. Edgar Hoover who put in place through the FBI a program called the Counterintelligence Program. Do you remember? Which neutralized black leadership and black organizations in America. All right? Resulting in the dissemination, pardon me, in the degradation of not only our leaders by putting them on Front Street, exacerbated the tensions between black organizations that pit one against the other. All right? Those organizations that came together, such as what Public Enemy, through our good brother Chuck, is doing today, and other organizations that's helping Chuck out in Public Enemy. All right? Those of us that do want to come forward to do situations like this to help our people. When I say our people, it's not a racial thing. We're beyond that. Are you following me? It's the human family that I'm talking about. All right? We got that? But what J. Edgar Hoover put in place, it just neutralized situations to the point where we couldn't have anything like this. All right? So as we entered into the 70s, we were all but neutralized. And then the black exploitation movies came out, and we went through that whole era, which gave birth to something very beautiful, and that thing is hip-hop. All right? So through hip-hop being the voice of the voiceless, we're able to speak to the human family through the medium of hip-hop. All right? And what we're trying to do today is galvanize all these resources and all this energy with the artists that stood up. Some artists you probably don't even know, but those artists stood up and took to this stage to speak to a concern right here on Skid Row to the rest of the globe. All right? What your duty and your responsibility is today is to take this word and make sure, all right, we create this ripple effect. So when it goes down here in Skid, this is not the only Skid Row on the globe. Y'all know that, right? But it's a global problem. But we need to bring attention to this global problem. And those artists that step forth, we need to give them a round of applause. Can we do that? All right. Until the globe, till the world knows about this situation, all right? We're just going to languish here in Skid Row. Now I'm going to tell y'all straight up, whether y'all want to believe Professor Griff or not, the United States government has a plan to take us all out, those on Skid Row and outside of Skid Row. Are you following me? This is not something that I want you to believe. This is actual fact. All right? So like Chuck has been saying since I've been here for the last couple of hours, we have to clean ourselves up to the degree where we're being recognized on a human level. All right? Can we do that? No. I need your energy. Can we do that? All right, Chuck, y'all ready to do this? It's my man Flavor Flav. It's good.
Flavor Flav's in the house.
All right. You want to take it back over?
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we all come from a small town in New York called Roosevelt, Long Island. To show that, yes, we all have different personalities. Yeah, we black men and women from the same community. But you know what? We usually in the same house with all kinds of different ideas going pointed in the way of forwardness, togetherness, and peace. And you know what? We're not one type of people. And that's the same thing about everybody here. But we got to go forward and think forward. You know what? And if you don't get what's due to you, coming to you, want to say something, Flavor? Go ahead.
Yo, peace, LA. Hey, yo, check 1, 2. Before we get this going, I just want to say, you know, God is good. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody has a gig, a GIG. Well, my GIG is God. God is good. You know, just want y'all to know I came a long way. You know what I'm saying?